Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gillesmansillon, and I am called to come back and uh, and speak with you for spiritual philosophy. The light of truth is like a natural antidepressant. When you tune in to the higher frequency, we feel good instantaneously, and so it is very important to continue to stay focused on what makes us feel good. It's very essential, and to let go of all the medias and all those things that are negatively oriented. That is just a very temporary situation. People, once there's enough people that tune into the frequency of light and love and satisfaction and joy and gratitude and patience and kindness, then the whole program will shift. It's just a matter for they will take a decade of transmutation for a lot of people, but for us who have already done the inner works, it's gonna happen all very suddenly. I'm gonna pull a few cards to see for the months of October with the Tarot of Osho, and see what is coming this month, to see, to have an oracle. The oracles are really they're moving really quickly, and so as soon as it's integrated, things are always changing and shifting. So it is important to integrate and not and to listen to what's going on inside. The situation is success. It is a victory. It is the tiger of fear is being conquered, and he is crossing the ocean. So it's about enjoying this victory. What does the victory mean? Is the ripeness. The fruits are ripe, and we've done all the work, so they're going to fall down. It's going to be a natural unfolding. It's really surprising. It will be joyful. It will be free. We will create this freedom. What we need to achieve is what we want to achieve is consciousness. It's letting go of the mind, to move beyond the mind, to move into the clarity of the consciousness, the eternal consciousness, to raise above and to be in this samadhi, the nirvana of being. And it is a point of freedom that is before us. And what helps us on the way to victory is sorrow. It means we need to process all the negative and all the sorrows and the wounds and but it's not to deny it, but not to dwell within it, not to cultivate it, to recognize it and to transmute it. And then we'll move into creativity, this great creativity in unification with it's the most universal card. It's the card of, it's very much a card of receptivity, but here it is, Osho calls it creativity. It is the great mother, not to get lost in any details. What goes around the situation for this month is so do not be concerned by old feelings that may be coming back, or they are need to be transmuted. He will assist us and lead us to the point of freedom. For what is what comes around the situation is the inner voice. It's listening to the inner voice. It's a very it's not the voice of the ego. It is the voice of the soul and the spirits. It's like everybody we opening our channel to receive the guidance of spirit. It is the world. The message from spirit is always positive. It is always comforting. It is always supporting. It is always, otherwise it may be some lower astral influence or the ego mind. So it is a better ability to receive the guidance. What we see before us that will unfold is the breakthrough. This great breakthrough. So for the breakthrough is always short, but it's like a shifting time. So it just be ready. What we have in our subconscious, the past, is the intensity. It's been a very intense months, years, couple of years. It's been very, very intense. And now we're moving into the phase of transformation. There's this transformation, this Plutonic energy. And so the transformation, there is the merging of the root base, the Plutonic energy at the root that is harmonizing with the seven ray, the violet fire, in order to make the shift easier, not to minimize the negative effect that could have on the population. So continue to call on, invoke the pink fire, the pink flame of the mother, which is unconditional love. Cultivate it in your heart. You can send it in the world. It's a very soft, beautiful energy, beautiful frequency of light. What is coming in the near future is the miser. It's the idea of lack. Somebody who wants to protect his treasure, and so we have to we have to develop more trust in the abundance, and to know that we don't possess anything in truth. So it's like everything belongs to the earth and heaven. So it's just utilizing the resources without having to be fearful of losing. For as soon as we become fearful of losing, the situation will increase in intensity. So it's about trusting the flow of abundance, and not to feel like when there is energy or finances, that money that comes out of our account or whatever, it's like something that creates a lack in our account. It's like we have to connect those flow of finances to the infinity of being, so that there is a constant flow. And the more comes out, the more comes in as well. So it's about tuning it. And from there, we're going to find, once we realize that, we become the emperor. It's like he's breaking free from the chains. We'll break free from the chain. And he's breaking free from the chains that he's still holding back. And he's holding the torch of light, the torch of truth. So stay true to yourself, your value, ask for your abundance, ask for more than you need. Always ask for more than we need. More resources, more connections, more opportunities, more inspiration. Our strength within the situation is love. It's going with the flow. It's letting go of the resistance. Sometimes I feel within myself there is a certain amount of resistance. The good news keeps coming in, but I keep saying, well, it's like, the news comes, but I still have to deal with until there is a manifestation. There is still like so it's about letting go, of having more trust and faith, and really going with the flow. To everybody will have to work with for time is like following each and every one of us individually. Time is like a mirror, and so it is important to have an harmonious relationship to time, and to move into divine timing, rather than, for humans, want things when they want it, but they don't always get it when they want it. We don't always get that. So we have to harmonize with our inner self, our higher self, and our divinity, so we can move into the acceptance of the divine timing. What comes to us from the outside world is this kind of burden. It's the same card that we had in the French reading. It is a burden. The world is like a burden. The environment is like a burden. We have to let go of the burden. It's somebody that's carrying somebody else on his shoulder, and the world is telling us, go there, go there, go there, go there. And it's like we have to tune into our own inner frequency to go with the flow. And from there, there is going to be a new vision, a new mirror of time. Time is going to mirror differently. We have to let go of certain things, to make a compromise within ourselves in order to achieve this point of freedom, at which point we're going to move into the great void, the nothingness, the all and nothing. For when we are nothing, we are everything. As soon as we are something, we're no longer everything. So it's something that we need to integrate. And then all kinds of new possibilities in our inner emotion, our hopes and fear. I'm sorry, this is not my phone. I can't really have to let it ring. In our inner emotions, our hopes and fear, it is patience. For the rewards of patience is patience. When we're no longer in a hurry, we are somewhat, we want to achieve certain things we feel we want to do, and but it will come in due time. And so when we patience, we let go of the resistance, we let go of the need to accelerate the process, and so we remove the resistance, and things can come a lot easily with greater ease. For the more precise we get into the more detail we put into a situation, the more precise and personal we make it, the faster things go. The more general we go into universal, non-personal, it will slow down the flow. So we're developing this patience, this ability to be serene within ourselves, and the outcome will be clinging to the past. It is a challenge to let go of the past. For the past is the subconscious. And for that, we need to let go of the fight. There is this inner fight, this inner battle inside. We have to surrender, to drop the weapon, to drop the shield within ourselves, to love ourselves as we are, to accept ourselves as we are. And then, because there is a thunderbolt, everything that needs to be removed, the universe will get its way. We're gonna remove all that is no longer needed. At which point we're gonna have a very strong focal point. Is the kind of totality. We need to be very focally minded. We have a very strong focal point minded. For there is nothing we can really control except our state of mind. So and our state of mind determine our emotion. What we think, what we feel, what we say, and what we believe determine our experience. So it is where where we have to apply the power is to condition our state of mind to be more positive, at which point then we're going to move into the state of abundance, a complete state of abundance. We're going to let go of that miser. We can kiss him goodbye. It will be gone. So it's like we want to be abundant in all the good things of life. Well, I hope this message will resonate with you. We'll see what happens. But there's still things to deal with. But take it easy and just relax as much as possible. And for it is important to feel the energy of the higher dimensions rather to need to understand everything through the mental process. Feeling state of mind is very important, although understanding open doors within the consciousness. So it is important to allow the mind to connect to the higher mind, the infinite spirit, the Holy Spirit. For we suffered long enough, and we want to move into the flow of harmony, and we continue to open higher portals to higher dimensions as we continue to avail ourselves to this higher frequency that's been given from Spirit. It's like they're knocking on the door, but we need to open the door, and then and this will assist the earth and our own heart and consciousness, and then they will keep the door open for other people to pass through those portals. There is certain need for clearing up areas on the planet. There is some very beautiful areas on the planet that's been completely polluted by greed, fear, and negativity. So there is a great deal of needing to be restored, the peace and perfection of the planet. So we participating. And it is important to know that we have to start where we are. Wherever we are, it is where we start, and then we receive, and then we can receive more. For the future, it's in the past we imagine the future as a straight line that moves into the future. But we have to imagine the future as a circle. And as we complete a circle, we move into an inner circle. There are 7 concentric circles of consciousness where they each consider lessons. And in the inner circle, there is this golden ring of power. And within the golden ring of power, you can visualize it, your energy as a gold ring of power. There's a point of light within the gold ring of power. And so continue to tune in to that, to complete the inner circle and those 7 concentric circles of consciousness, and then we'll open a doorway, a highway to the cosmos. For we want to continue to receive and transmit higher light, higher consciousness. And the Archangel Michael was asked us to consider 3 words, what they mean to us. It's the words creativity, responsibility, and accountability. Those are very important to remain creative, to become responsible, and to know that we're accountable for all that we think, we say, we do. And so, because that will prepare us to assume our role and our place within the great spiritual hierarchy, we'll find our right place to serve the universe in a higher way. And so, did I pull some cards? I think I did pull some cards. Yes, I did pull some cards. Well, thank you very much. I hope you're having a wonderful day. There's great celebration ahead. And do not. I also wanted to thank you for liking, for viewing, for liking, for sharing, for commenting and subscribing. If you want a private session to clear up some certain blockages, feel free to send me an email. And thank you for your donations. The Archangel Michael was just briefly describing the process of the powers of numbers. Each number is very powerful. And when we see 3 numbers, the same number, 3 times, can be on license plates, on clocks, on all kinds of places. It is really a way to say to Spirit, you're not alone. And there is this code 00101110 that connects us to the infinity of being beyond any linear time, space, timeless, spaceless reality of total union and cosmic reality. So we want to continue we can use that as a mantra. But he was talking about when we see 3 numbers together, it is they're very signs of powerful opening, 3 numbers or more. For the 111 is the energy flow. We're moving into a new energy flow. The 222 is a resurrection and ascension number. The 333 is a time of decisions that either throw us into a 999 completion or bring us back to the 666 3D reality. The 444 is a completion phase. The 555 is the Christ consciousness. The 666 is materialism, 3D reality. The 777 is the integration of our lower bodies, mental, physical, emotional, and astral. The 888 is the connection to infinity, the merging between the physical and the spiritual, the merging between the 222 and the 444. The 999 is the completion of is the completion number. 9 is the completion number, and the Trinity integration. The 000 is the neural zone, the great void, a new field of energy. And then 1111 is a new level, new portal opening. I remember I read this book a long time ago, a wonderful book called 1111 by Solara. I met her in Santa Fe. It was quite interesting. She did a channeling session. I was sitting in the back of the room. She went to the spirit, Theo, came and picked me and said, hey, you have a very important mission here on the earth. I wasn't really in spirituality at the time, but it was kind of nice. And then 1212 is a cosmic connection, is the bridge to the future. So those numbers are reminding us that we are allowed to play out anything, but we're never alone, and we do have guidance. Well, I thank you very much. Let us get ready for this brand new phase. It was this song that when we finished with the song, it's a song that went through my mind this morning. I never rehearsed it. It went through my mind this morning. It's from a band named, I think it's White Stripes. It's called "I Just Don't Know What to Do with Myself." It goes like this. I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with myself. Planning everything for two. Doing everything with you. And now that we're through, I just don't know what to do with myself. I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with myself. Movies only make me sad. Parties make me feel as bad, 'cause I'm not with you. I just don't know what to do with myself. Like a summer rose, need the sun and rain. I need your sweet love to feel all the way. I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with myself. Planning everything for two. Doing everything with you. And now that we're through, I just don't know what to do with myself. Like a summer rose, need the sun and rain. I need your sweet love to feel all the way. I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with myself. I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm going in circle. For I've been painting a little bit, that's what I share. But I'm used to I've always had a wonderful social life and very busy life, and so I'm really eager to return to have a nice studio where I can really paint and feel stability of retrieve my paintings. And so I've been painting this painting. The tree is pretty nice and the sun is pretty nice. So I'm going to be working on the pink and the yellow. Those are just starting, just beginning, and I've been working a little bit. It's far from being, of course, visible. It's not quite. This is a painting on cosmology with the paradise, the central universe, and the seventh super universe of time and space. And this is our own super universe and local universe, symbolic. Those are symbolic paintings of cosmology. And I started these other cosmology paintings. They're just beginning, and they're just the start of something. And so I'm going to pull one more card to see what the archangels will want to conclude with. So it is not easy to let go of the subconscious energies. Certain cells are calling back us to always calling us to the past. And so, I mixed the card and I pulled it, and it's exactly the same card as we had in the French reading. It's quite amazing. There's 78 cards for there is no accident, as Einstein used to say. It is very much the card of harvest, the ability to reflect the love, the light of the sun onto others. It's the card of power, it's the card of harvest, it's the card of being organized, investors, a possibility of great, wonderful unfolding. And it says prosper, stable, gifted, and powerful. Those are the attributes we need to integrate: prosperity, stability, to accept our gift and to feel the power. Your projects are unfolding as they should. Professional or financial success. Utilizing our resources well. So it's for the finances, really, for me, it's really the only thing. Everything else, my psychology, my spirit, I may have certain personal things, but it's really what will resolve the process. And so it's about accepting and receiving and being ready for professional and financial success, and learning to utilize our resources. Resources can be finances, but it can also be human resources. It can be sensing the sense of the possibility. All those things will have to be utilized. We learn to be wise in the administrative wisdom of all our resources, but to really letting go of the miser and moving back into the abundance, the acceptance of the flow. Always ask for more than you need. Very important, for we deserve to receive more than we need. Thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful abundance, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.